Okay, so we're going to come back to that one that I was looking at the end of the last video. So I'm going to sketch my top plane. Going to draw a center rectangle. Okay, I'm going to make it for construction. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a line from here to here. Okay, now I want to surface extrude, so extrude that line up. Okay, so I'm going to extrude it by 60. Okay, so now I want to go back into the sketch. I want to sketch normal 2. Okay, so now I want to draw a spline. Okay, so I want it to come from here. Okay, exit sketch. Okay, so now I want to surface extrude that. Okay, so let's extrude it up by the same amount. Okay, so now I want to go to my front plane. So front plane sketch, normal 2, and I'm going to draw a line. So from here, and I'm just going to snap up to here somewhere. Okay, so now I want to extrude that. So surface extrude. I want to go mid plane, and I'm just going to make it so that it intersects. Okay, so you can see that it intersects there. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to go back and draw my front plane. So sketch, normal 2. I'm now going to draw a spline. So I'm going to pick somewhere here. Just snap to that point. Okay. So now I have that. So now I want to do the same thing and surface extrude that. Again, mid plane. Okay. Click OK. So if I want to close off the top and the bottom, I use this planar surfaces. So I select the 4 edges. Okay. Click OK. Do the same thing in the bottom. So planar surface, select my 4 edges. Okay. So that's a closed off top and bottom. Okay, so now I want to trim these extra bits off. So if I go to trim surface. Okay, so I want to be mutual and I want to select the surfaces. So this surface, that surface, this surface, and that surface. Okay, so that's the 4 surfaces. I want to remove selection. So I select in here. I want to remove that, and that, 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 this, and that. Okay. Okay, so I can see here that I have a bit of a hole where it hasn't actually intersected the way the spline curve is going. So if I want to fill that in, I can go to fill surface. I can select this and that and this. Okay, so let's fill that in. Okay, so now if I want to knit them all together, knit all those surfaces together to make it a solid surface, I can go to knit surface, select all of the faces, making sure I don't forget about this little bit. Okay, click OK. So now those are knitted together. So now I can thicken it to basically give it like a wall thickness, or I can make it solid. So if I go to thicken, I can have a 2 mm wall thickness. Okay. So if I do a section cut of that, you can see it has that. Or I can make it solid. So if I go edit feature, I can create solid. Okay. I do that. Now if I do a section, you can see that actually that's a full solid body now. Okay, but if it was like a molding, a plastic molding or something, it would have a wall thickness. So I'm going to edit that again and just go back to thickness. Okay. Now you can see it has a thickness. Okay. So in the next video, we're going to start looking at more advanced tutorials on surface model examples. So one of them being a deodorant roller. So this is sort of where we're going to start looking at how, if it's quite a complex shape, it can be hard to draw things freehand, splines and different curves. So you can import like a picture of it that you can use to trace around, and then use the surface toolbar to surface revolve, knit things together, all that sort of stuff. So we'll cover that in the next video.